You know, before this episode aired, I knew it would irritate me. I knew it would piss me off. And god damn it, it really, oh my god, it pissed me off. It really pissed me off. Now, we start with Kale transforming into the legendary Super Saiyan. You know, fuck calling it Berserk. I'm not calling it fucking Berserk. It's the legendary Super Saiyan. She looks exactly like Broly. She acts exactly like Broly. So, what do we call Broly? The legendary Super Saiyan. Part of me doesn't even want to call her that, because even though in my last video I said I liked her, which I it's like a force like, you know, because she looks like a spitting image of one of my favorite characters. I know I might get a lot of shit for it, because Broly, you know, he gets a lot of love, but he gets a lot of hate, you know, one of those characters. But anyway, we start the episode with her powering up to like legendary Super Saiyan. Everybody's freaking out. Jiren, even like his hand quivers or whatever. So it's evidence that he knows what's going on. He's not like in another space or whatever meditating. Like he's still, like his mind is still in the tournament. So everybody freaks out. Everybody and all that. Goku actually looks worried, which I'm thankful that he does, because in the last episode he looked like wouldn't shit happening. Like he just didn't get manhandled by the same person the last time she appeared in this transformation. So after she gets done transforming, Khalifa, you know, grabs her hand. They have like a little weeaboo type, you know, shit or whatever. Same shit they always say when they're together. Oh, you're my student. You're my protege. Look at you. The amazing power. Huh? But that's the amazing power. You don't recognize me, Kale. You don't recognize me. And of course, Kale starts to recognize her. She regresses, which I hate this. I hate that she regrets. Cause what's the point of having the Berserk form? She's not even gonna use it. Like when she has sense. It's another plot hole. Do you remember when she got done going but after she knocked out the Pride Troopers, Kale did or whatever, she knocked out like 5 of them. She regained herself, but what did she look like? She was still Berserk until like she fainted or whatever. So what in the fuck is this shit? Alright, so moving forward, they began fighting. Frieza's overlooking them and all that. And Frieza had a part that really made me laugh. Like this dude or whatever is like really getting on his nerves. First, Frieza was about to just wipe out the Saiyans. Like he was just about to, you could tell, like, cause he don't play. So he sees Goku. I guess like their fight moves to like where he's at. Yeah, he's like looking for people to torture. Like he literally says it. So they run across him on accident. He's on like a ledge. He's looking down on them. And he's all like, I hate Saiyans and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yes, Frieza, kill these niggas. Like, kill these motherfuckers, Frieza. Just go ahead. Like, we tired of these motherfuckers, man. They spoiling and shit. Just kill them. So Goku does what he did, you know, when Frieza was about to shoot Gohan out the sky after he originally turned Super Saiyan. He teleports over there, grabs his arm. No fair, Frieza. I'm fighting them. Leave me alone. So then Frieza obliges, you know, or whatever. And then it's the funny part. A dude from Universe 3, some weird looking motherfucker, couldn't even make Jiren flinch at all while he was meditating. Like he got blew the fuck back. He approaches Frieza. And before I get to this part, Frieza base form over Dispo. Dispo was fighting Hit blow for blow. He gave Hit a struggle until Hit adjusted to his strategy. I assume Dispo was at least, you know, near Topo. You know, I know he wasn't the strongest Topo, but I figure like he was around, like, you know, that ballpark. I figure like he was where can I rank this, man? Cause power scaling is crazy. Like, I just figured he would probably be around at least stronger than Super Saiyan God when he fought against Beerus. Let me put it like that. 'Cause that's how they built him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, fast rabbit dude, you know, strong or whatever. Frieza in his base form is shooting energy blasts everywhere, and this man says, I can't deal with it right now. And he leaves. He runs. He runs from Frieza in base form. So Frieza in base form is more powerful than Dispo, the little rabbit dude. I had to pause it right there. I was like, did he just say what I think he said? So Goku and Caulifla and motherfucking Kill are fighting, and they're pretty much overwhelming Goku with Super Saiyan 2. He finally goes Super Saiyan God. Alright, I didn't really braid this up in the last video I did because it was just a rant on the whole Tournament of Power. But Goku, it was stated that Goku's base form, like without Super Saiyan, is stronger than Majin Buu. I'm not sure if it was stated which Majin Buu, because Majin Buu had, you know, different forms where he absorbed people, whatever. We're not going to get into that. But it was stated that he was at least stronger than the Super Saiyan 3 in the Buu saga. You know what I'm saying? So Super Saiyan 3 Goku was stronger than Fat Buu, in my opinion. You know, just watching the fight and from what he said, how he said he could have killed him. So think about that Goku in his base form stronger than Buu saga. Going against Caulifla, getting pushed back. And then going Super Saiyan 2 and still struggling against both of them. Like, my head is just like, you know? So it's like, in my head, man, like Super Saiyan 2 Goku should be like way stronger than both of them, to the point where they're not even fatigued or not. You know what I'm saying? Because they said that, you know, Goku's a martial artist and Caulifla and, you know, more than likely Kale too, because they're in the same ballpark and they had training, you know? So think about it. Normal Goku, whatever, he was giving Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla the business at first until she started like pulling, you know, power out her ass or whatever. And let's say I overlooked that. Goku goes Super Saiyan 2 and it's not really much of a difference. It's not like he should be like, so alright, the reason why I bring this up because he goes Super Saiyan God in this fight, the red hair form. And Super Saiyan God came in the Battle of Gods movie, the Battle of Gods. I didn't watch the Battle of Gods arc. You know, I watched like the first 5 episodes and I was like, alright, I'm just gonna wait till they get to Frieza. Because I heard like the Frieza arc was going to have added scenes or whatever, and the Battle of Gods arc just seemed, I don't know, I just always found it boring myself. If you enjoyed it, more power to you. The movie was straight the first couple of times I saw it, and now I can't sit through it anymore. I definitely can't sit through that arc. I don't know what it is about it, I just can't. But the reason why I'm bringing it up is because that Super Saiyan God Goku was fighting Beerus. Although Beerus was holding back, we don't know how much power he was holding back. Probably, we can't even fathom. But the fact remains is that Super Saiyan God Goku impressed Beerus and them not to destroy the planet. And for him to actually, you know, come around or whatever, it opened up a whole new playground of like different gods that Goku and friends could like interact with. So he goes Super Saiyan God. Alright. So from the beginning of the series, Goku is trained, I don't know how much. He's expended his mind, I don't know how much. He's been through so many different fights, so many different struggles. I'm talking about he got a new form, Super Saiyan Blue, in the Frieza arc. He went against Hit in the Universe 6 arc. He fought against Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. I don't know if that's filler. I don't think the manga has even got to it yet. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't been reading the manga. I admit I haven't been reading the Dragon Ball Super manga. I'm gonna wait till after the series done. I'm gonna go through it. He went through the Goku Black art where he got his ass beat like twice. So I assumed that he got some kind of Zenkai unless they took it out. But, you know, he learned the techniques and all that. He somewhat trained with the Earthlings, right? You know, and Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? Let's not even get that twisted. Like they did train together on Whis planet. He comes to this tournament. And now we fast forward through the tournament. I already know ranted about that. But now we at the point where he going Super Saiyan God against 2 Super Saiyan 2 level motherfuckers. And what makes it even worse, I forgot to even mention this about Kill. When she regained herself and all that, went back, regressed. Everybody was just like, her power's enormous. Like it's even greater now than before. How? 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 I really want to know. I just want to talk to the creators and be like, where are y'all coming up with this shit? For real. So Goku goes Super Saiyan God, and of course, you know, like at first it looked like he's struggling a little bit. They holding their own, but then he overpowers them, and they fuse. And the thing that bugs me though, I didn't really go into in my last video for people that watched it and know, you know, the rules or whatever. The rules were any items from outside of the ring that's not a part of your body cannot be used. When they fused, I knew they was using the Patara earrings and all that. I knew they were using the fusion dance because that's why I put that picture up for the fans that actually watch the shit. They know that the earrings are needed to fuse. And the earrings can only come from like God entities. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw that, I was just like, so Zeno's not going to say anything. And like they had like a little flashback of them getting the earrings. And Champa was all like, these are our last resort. These are our last resort. Don't even use these unless, you know, you there's no other option. But like the thing is, Champa, that's cheating. Zeno explicitly said no outside shit. None. So what in the fuck? You literally just, and it's a thing too, people be like, well, you know, maybe he assumed that Zeno wouldn't, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but assuming with Zeno's deadly, because if he don't like you, he's not even going to think about it, he's going to erase you. Look what he did to Frost. Frost was about to shoot Frieza from outside of the ring because he was mad that Frieza betrayed him. Zeno raised up his right hand and was like, nope, gone. Erased. He said, no outside interference. This is outside interference. What in the fuck? And of course, they show like a preview of Super Saiyan God Goku getting worked. And like my blood started boiling. It's like, I went from being like really anticipating this tournament to like really I just want this shit to be over with. Like I was hoping that Frieza like just killed Killer Khalifa like right there. I was like, yes, come on, Frieza. Yes, I mean I understand your hatred. I understand it now. After all these, Vegeta's a good character. Go. And speaking of Vegeta, oh man, this shit make me want to do a whole like different videos of like how they doing every character. I think I will take the time over time to analyze how they doing every character. But I want to see Vegeta versus Topo. We only had probably like 20 to 30 seconds of them. Vegeta came out and said that he's stronger than like all the Saiyans. And then Topo said you're arrogant, and he punched that nigga square in the face and knocked him through some rocks. I was like, yes. But then what they do? Cut right back to Goku killing Khalifa. I would even want to see Gohan and Piccolo versus Dynamics, which they show a little clip of them fighting in the preview. But let's be real, it's just gonna be about Goku versus that Kefla fusion. Because the title, that's the name too. Almost is like I closed my laptop after this because when I saw the title was something like Goku versus Kefla, Super Saiyan Blue defeated. And I'm all like, no shit. Super Saiyan Blue has been weak as shit forever. Forever. You don't believe me? Super Saiyan Blue ain't been shit since Goku Black. And that nigga didn't even train. Yeah, he was a god in it to blah, blah, blah. Nigga, his whole power was getting his ass whooped. And he didn't even get his ass whooped that much because he was more powerful than everybody anyway. So, and then I just look at Super Saiyan Blue like his Super Saiyan 1 is a different color. Because they made Super Saiyan 3 look like it was such a big fucking deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kale was like looking scared and shit. But like when he went God, she was just like, red or blue, it doesn't matter. She said it. Red or blue, it doesn't matter. How much I want to bet? You remember how at the beginning of the series, they retconned Super Saiyan 2 and 3 out? Remember that? And it was just like, oh, Super Saiyan 1 is just as powerful as Super Saiyan 2 and 3 if you train. And bullshit. It has always been the next form is stronger. Super Saiyan 3 Goku would have one shot at Majin Vegeta. Super Saiyan 2 Team Gohan would have one shot at Goku, full power Super Saiyan, Super Vegeta, all them niggas. Hell, even regular Super Saiyan with one shot regular Saiyans. Look at how Vegeta was shitting his pants over Trunks and he was weaker than Goku. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit just don't fucking make sense, man. Like, nobody wants to see Goku fight anymore. Everybody was just like, yo, alright, you know what I'm saying? Like, Goku's cool, but we trying to see everybody else fight. Like, what the fuck? This man, literally, besides the hit fight, he's been the one fighting the last, 5-6 episodes? I don't know, man. Like, this shit, man, like, and I waited to watch it. I know it comes out on Crunchyroll like around like 9:30 or whatever. Shout out to my brother for allowing me to watch it on his, for real. Shout out to you. But I was asleep. I woke up, checked the time, wasn't even excited, but I was like, let's get this shit over with. I'm watching it. I'm all like, what the fuck is this shit, man? They're not even trying anymore, bruh. They're not even, man. At this point, y'all get what I'm saying. I didn't like episode 114. And honestly, I think ever since, I want to say, it was in the 90s when the tournament first started. Like, I think it was around the time Universe 9 got eliminated. That's the last time I replayed an episode of the Tournament of Power. Every other episode just been a one and done. Alright, next. Moving on. And people be like, well, why do you watch it? Like, if you don't enjoy it, it's because if there's ever was a hardcore Dragon Ball fan, it would be me. I don't speak on things that I really don't give a fuck about, period. It's just really disappointing because the series has such a, especially this arc, it has such a high potential to be great. And I was really like, okay, even though Goku Black had like really bad power scaling, which was the last major arc, that the little exhibition match was straight. You know what I'm saying? It was alright. You know what I'm saying? It was like, alright, there's hope. Then the Tournament of Power comes, the coup de grace. I'm all like, man, what the fuck is this shit, bro? I ain't got shit else to say, man. Like, this shit, such a big disappointment, for real. Like, comment if you disagree, agree, whatever. If you like this episode, it's cool, but The fighting scenes was straight, but just when you use logic about what's happening on screen, it's just like, nah, fam, nah. I'm dead ass. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do like gradually. I'm gonna make an analysis on like every character that's being handled in Dragon Ball Super. And I'm pretty much just walk down the line of what they done did, how they got shafted, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. But it's painful because I'm gonna have to rewatch the series because I remember it, but I don't remember every single detail and shit. That's gonna be painful, really fucking painful. I'm trying to wait till the English dub get caught up, but yeah, man, Black Enigma out.